Benin Arsenal, they are the new boys in the league, but they have refused to stay down. Playing against former champions, they got a late. I hope this is not going to be a controversial one. In the league, Abdul, you have something on the league for us.
Well, most definitely. They end to match day 2 in the Nigerian Professional Football League. And it was Bendel Insurance and Remo Stars who continued their 100% start to the NPFL season. For Bendel against Plateau United, it was a game where Bendel were, of course, trying to consolidate on the first game they played in the season following their 2-1 win, 2-0 win rather, at Aqua United. Now, when they scored the first goal, and then one of the most experienced referees in Nigeria, talking about Quadri, from Lagos State, was at the center of that game. And when Plateau United had a penalty late on and equalized, I love the fact that Bendel Insurance still had attitude and guts to go on to score
the winning goal.
And you see, the beauty of the game is that that game was streamed live. Now, 2 games in the NPFL, the Bendel Insurance TV on YouTube has streamed both games that Bendel Insurance have played. So it is easy to watch the Bendel Insurance game this season in the NPFL. So
by your own estimation, it was no Ojoro.
There was no Ojoro in it. Right call, Imade again, the young boy from the IFL League, who scored the goal, the opening goal in the NPFL on match day 1, coming up with the winner again. Problem for Fidelis Emiloju right now. 2 games in the NPFL this season. Plateau United are yet to record a win. Remember, his side were disgracefully exited or disgracefully knocked out of the CAF Champions League or CAF Competitions Cup after they had won 4-1 here in Nigeria, only to go and lose 3-0 in Libya and crash out on away goal rules. So it tells you that there's now pressure on Fidelis and he must fix it.
The great Itodo was talking a whole lot concerning this match, that they were going to come back and they were going to show the stuff that were made of. And I think it was this week we were talking about the tactics of Fidelis Emiloju. I remember Noso saying that he's a one-dimensional coach. I use a lot of set pieces and the long throws of Itodo.
That guy's long throwing. That guy's throwing is half a goal.
Is a cheat code. So what's happening here? Is it that everybody now knows that take out Itodo, don't play the ball to throwing?
See, when you play Plateau United, please get corner kicks, give them corner kicks than throwing.
Don't give them throwing. Especially
throwing close to your byline. The North African team suffered it here in Nigeria. Itodo's throw is half a goal. I have seen it live in the stadium.
It's a near penalty.
Like, I have seen it my own self.
Okay.
That guy is a beast when it comes to long throw. I think Roy Delap is learning. I'm sorry, but Delap is learning. Itodo is so consistent with his throw and he does it with so much ease. But I think Monday Odige, the coach of Bendel Insurance, has shown that he's well prepared for the league. Because when Bendel went to the Super 4 tournament, that tournament, preseason tournament played,
they lost.
They lost, but they were actually not losing. Rather, they were learning. They were learning on how to play with the big boys in the league. And kudos must go to Monday Odige and Bendel Insurance. Kudos must also go to the government of Edo State. I think they are investing in this team.
10 million.
No,
big idea.
They are investing in this team, and that's why.
Sorry, Abdullah. Let's be factual. 10 million has been invested. Why would I mention? No, we need to keep reminding these people. 10 million naira grant has been given. It has been given. We must tell them they must use it judiciously.
Bendel Insurance have a sponsor on their jersey.
Oh, wonderful.
A bank.
And their jersey, do you know the Bendel Insurance is 20,000 naira for their temperature regulatory jersey?
20,000. Now,
that means the government is really.
They are throwing the same way of Van Dresser some few years ago. I remember I wanted to buy a Van Dresser shirt. The team played the NNL. I love their shirt. And it was 20,000. And while I ordered, they were telling me it was out of stock.
Versace jersey.
But I think, the truth of the matter is, in as much as I love the idea, our club should understand there's something called replica jerseys.
I think they'll be smart enough. If they are businessmen, they'll be smart enough to do for the general people.
Exactly,
They
because
should
not
be able to
everybody
do that.
Can afford
will
the
afford
20,000
20K. Man, that's huge amount of money.
Somebody paid 2 million or 1 million to watch my what's his name? Ronaldo and
Big Daddy, let's not go there.
That's Ronaldo Messi.
There's a golf in that comparison.
That's why I said that's
You call
Ronaldo
it
Messi.
It's
That's
a
Ronaldo
chasm.
Messi.
It's
That's
a-
Ronaldo Messi.
It's a chasm.
It's like saying you're going around a 24-hole golf course. That's what they take you. But it's good that Bendel are doing the right thing.
I was
but
on
let's get
Twi-
our replica jerseys.
I was on Twitter and then I had to question the reason why the gates were thrown open for Bendel Insurance and Plateau United match. I don't know. I said why? Why should it be thrown open? See, let's get used. If I can pay to go watch a Davido, if I can, sorry to all those who go to church, if I can give offering and value it,
Big Daddy, don't even.
this
go
is
far.
business.
Don't
now.
go
Papa.
for Big Daddy. If you can pay to watch a Premier League game
Premier League
where you
game.
will sit down in an uncomfortable zone in football houses
in
with a
football
bench, a
houses.
long bench,
Yeah.
and some of this, I don't know how much they pay now. Maybe it's 150 or 200 naira.
200.
See,
Isaac will tell us because
I
he,
think he patronizes them.
imagine
Very well.
if you ask fans.
Yeah, the
No,
phone is
I
there.
watch in my house.
no, Aluchi is a babe now.
I watch all matches in my
Imagine
house.
if
I subscribe.
Big ID. Imagine if
with
you ask
popcorn
the
and
fans.
chicken and one thing by
Imagine if
your
you
side.
ask the fans to pay as little as 200.
If you want to generate money, stop doing these things for free.
Football is not free. Even if you are
Football
going
is
to
expensive.
stream it live, you still have to use your data.
They-
People travel
Try
to
streaming and see
different
how much it
countries to watch Premier League or watch Man U play
and
against
they'll do
Chelsea.
selfie Arsenal.
And like, exactly. Do they trek or to go to those places? They pay for flight tickets. They pay for the ticket to enter those stadium and watch those
hotel.
matches. They pay for hotels. They pay for their feeding. So for us to promote our own local league, we should do better. Football is not free. It's an entertainment. And most, like you said, people pay to watch the video, watch Burna Boy, watch Wizkid. Most times these artists don't even attend all those shows, and people still pay for it.
And Burna Boy will kick you off the
And
stage.
keep you off the stage. If you don't have, I'll give you back your money, or yeah, begin go house.
Nonsense.
So we shouldn't take football like it's a child's play. I'm talking about the yesterday's match. I
Which
think
one?
I think the big game for me should be Remo Stars.
And Gombe.
Yes, going to
Why?
win against a team that has not lost any home match since 2019. You know, when Abdul always said that these Sky Blue guys are the big boys, they fly to their venues. I think this thing is beginning to.
fly and then don't get 3 points.
And like I'm saying, I think this is beginning to to come into play. Maybe other team should look into that. Maybe if you
don't have money.
not like those people that will be sleeping on the road. Maybe if you fly your
No,
players.
it's business transaction. See, it's business
No.
No,
transaction.
to me, it was
The owner
that
of
was
Remo
like the
Stars
biggest
sees
game for me
value.
yesterday.
In as much as the owner, I think Kunle Shoname, Kunle Shoname is one of the most boxed up guys in Nigerian sport and just beyond sport entirely. He sees value in Remo Stars
Yeah.
and is investing so
If we are
hard.
talking about that, we have had Andy Uba, what do they call it?
The Uba brothers.
Sorry, I say Andy Uba, Uba FC. We've had Dakana is also
No,
private.
it's a government.
It's government. We've had some private individuals. Like we always say, if you're doing business, understand what you're doing. Remo Stars is traveling when they are going for away match games. They go by flight. If you put value to your
What you're
brand,
doing, yes.
others will start jumping on it. And Remo Stars has, over the years, they didn't start traveling today.
They've been doing
Over time, they built it up so that the flight or the carrier would join them and put the brand.
it's even theirs. You know, he flies his own because he now has a carrier that's the owner of Remo Stars and they fly around Nigeria. But it is
And
the
that's
fact,
advert.
it is the
Big
fact
big
that
advert.
they understand what football business is.
And don't start giving. So you think that kind of guy will go and give you free tickets?
And that they don't.
For where?
See,
That's what I'm saying,
the
you
stadium
know.
used to be 3,000. They've upgraded to 5,000. And to enter the stadium in Remo is 500 naira for regular. Now, big ID. Let's assume 3,000 persons pay 500 naira regular. That's huge amount of money.
That's 1.5.
That money will probably take care of few expenditures around that game that day.
And you expect that
Around that game
ambulance
that
will
day.
walk.
Now, then those who pay VIP 1,000, 1,500 will also pay at 1,000. Let's say
And
500
you will sit on
persons.
cushion seats.
Exactly. Let's say 500 persons in the entire 5,000 don't pay.
Don't pay.
Because of, okay, I am close to the club chairman, I am this and that, is understandable everywhere in the world. But 4,500 persons come into a stadium every match day
And somebody
and
else
are
will
paying
serve
money.
you good food.
And are paying money. you get value, because at the end of the day, if Remo Stars is generating only on ticket income, even if it as little as 3 million naira every match day, it is something to do to go a long way.
Exactly.
It's a step in the right
It's
direction.
a step in the right direction.
Yes.
Because what it means is they know they have 9 home games this season in the regular season. Plan those 9 home games, and if you are getting 2.5 million in 9 games, that's good money to cover everything you will spend
for the
organizing
season.
a home game. And that's a team that is serious. I really don't subscribe to fans to come on and watch a game for free.
For what?
It's not. It doesn't encourage fans.
There was a day something like that happened in Enugu when Enugu Rangers were playing. They did it a kind of free something. I think that was in 2018 when Rangers took the league or something like that. And it was as if the whole Enugu indigenes were there. There was no,
Do you know how much
like
have made
the whole
that
place was so stuffed. Like people were like,
I think
what is
people
happening?
miss
There was no comfortability, nothing at all. And even people that do not understand what football is, when they just to see that maybe they are playing ball. And at the end of the whole thing, the club will not make any money. And to what end?
People need to understand it's an experience. It's entertainment.
Yes.
So even if you don't understand football, I have seen during the Premier League, one guy was there with his toothbrush, trying to brush his teeth while watching a football match. The camera has caught it. It's an experience center. Football has gone beyond what is happening on the field of play. It has now become an experience. Check out what happened during the Super Bowl, where the biggest halftime event was Dr. Dre, Snoop. That is entertainment for you. Now they are billing Rihanna, and almost for a month now they have been promoting it. These games, yes, let's admit that the Abridged League came in short. But as a businessman, start getting the people to become aware that when you come to the stadium, these are the things you will get. You probably have a special guest performance in the evening during halftime. Call a Davido, call this person, call your local artist.
Take the local artist,
Come on. Call Zazu, come and climb the pole.
And the
It's
whole
a
place will
win-win
go
situation,
like-
Big ID. Now, as a local artist who is making wave in a state, and Remo are saying, come and perform for me.
Halftime, or after
see,
the match.
You know what he would do? Guys, when I need come stadium because I dey perform live for halftime. I go dey perform for home games. Now, he is also dragging
Selling himself,
people
his
to
friends,
come to the stadium,
selling
his fans
his
to come. Meanwhile,
This is
the
free,
fans will
this is free
come.
consultancy we're doing here.
Exactly.
The fans will also
They should pay
come
us for this.
and enjoy good football. But I think clubs must learn. That's just the right thing. Football is not free in
Stop
Nigeria,
talking because
and you must
Imam will start
and you must
free
learn. But on the field of play, good win for Remo Stars. Even though Gombe United, of course, were a little bit
88 minutes.
Andy Okpe with a goal, and like they call the coach, it's Jabol, Coach Daniel Ogbemudia. I think I'm excited for Remo. Last season, after Remo got promotion into the Premier League, they sent Coach Daniel out of Nigeria to see the Ferente, and they brought in an experienced Ogumbote to steady them one season in the league. It's a club that has vision. After one season, they said, thank you so much.
Ogumbote came back.
Thank you. And Ogumbote came back.
One of the hottest prospects in the league right now.
Check out the way he dresses. The guy
He dressed
is...
like Guardiola.
The guy is...
Guardiola
See,
dress.
the guy just wants to make you know that, yes, he's a coach. You know, something different. He's sitting outside the shores of Nigeria and he's back home doing the needful. If Remo Stars get into the Super 4, again, or the Super 6 as the case may be, and then get into the continental playoffs, man, it will be a big season back to back. Remember, Remo are not signing exorbitant players. They're not signing the best of the best. They promote players from their academy, get few young stars and merge them together and teach them a football philosophy.
Which is what it should.
Onazi was there at some point beginning of the season. Jonathan Mikel was there sometimes during the break to see the project the club has. The man knows what he's doing. Somebody was telling me that in the Remo Stars Academy, Big ID, some of their coaches are not even Nigerians.
Yes.
They are foreign coaches in the academy team. They are Nigerian coaches.
Partnered with the Firenze of Portugal.
Yeah, they are foreign coaches who come in and these coaches stay in Nigeria. I was surprised that their fitness nutritionist coaches are not even Nigerians. They are Portuguese coaches, so that when those players from the academy learn, they transition straight into the main team and put
which is
a
what we've been
football
shouting
culture
that the
into
senior
the
team
main
should
team.
do.
You know, when what's his name now, Le Professeur came to the English Premier League, I'm talking about Arsene Wenger, he brought new dimensions, diet change and a whole lot of things, and that's what they said. He revolutionized coaching in the English Premier League. That happened a long time ago. So if we will follow with what Remo is doing, great one for the Nigerian Football League. All right, so other results, Sunshine Stars and Rivers United played 1-1. Rivers United not continuing their win. Tornadoes defeated Doma United. I saw the Doma United boss this morning as they were trying to get back. Shooting Stars and Kwara United played 0-0. El Kanami got into a winning way by defeating Nasarawa United by 2-1. So the league is heating up and the excitement continues. Look, listen. I know this is not popular. The MLS, they don't play the league version like what happens in Europe. They have their own way of playing, and if the abridged league, the style of the abridged league works, I don't know whether we should keep. No, seriously, we need do what works for you.
Exactly.
Do what works for you. That's what I'm saying. Because look at the abridged league. It is exciting. People, the players, I don't know, we are getting kind of good results. And anytime we go back to the former league, we will not continue the league. It has a problem in the end. And here we are getting all the excitement of the league. Maybe we should stick to this style, or this style, or no. I'm just saying, don't crucify me for it.
I think the abridged league can stay 1 or 2 seasons, probably 1 or 2 seasons.
Plus with the 10 million, don't you?
And then we can, when the clubs are now serious, we can now properly go back to the normal regular season.
I think that for me. I don't know what you guys think, but let's talk about it if you please. Maybe we should continue with the abridged league. The style, have different
if the style is what is
this
going to
ABC and then come back and play like
excitement
the American basketball system, have a playoff. If this works for us and it can develop and get better,
then
who cares? As long as when we have a CAF competition, we have representatives who have played enough to represent Nigeria. That's my suggestion. I don't know what you guys think, Oluchi.
I think it's a nice one. Sorry, like I said earlier, if this abridged league is going to give us all the excitement we want, when are we going to hear the last of this 10 million from me, please? Okay, what are 10 million, 20 million, 5 million?
Until they start declaring profit.
All I know is if the abridged league style of play is going to give us what we have always desired in football in Nigeria, or rather bring the much desired development we are looking for, then there's nothing wrong in continuing with that. Let's go with that.
I'm just talking to me concerning that.
Well, of course, I am of the view, I was skeptical about the abridged league at the start.
We were all skeptical about it.
But however, if the abridged league is the only way we can stabilize the NPFL for now, then we should take the abridged league. We should take it. But Big ID, this weekend just is the place to be, because 2 of the biggest teams in Nigerian football, or 2 of one, I'm allowed to call them because Aqua and Enyimba are coming to Jos. It's a double header, and the fact that because 3 teams play their game in Jos, 3 teams play football in Jos this season, and Lobby Stars, Plateau United, and of course Nasarawa United. It gives Jos fans. See, this is where I feel the Plateau State government should be cashing out. You cannot have 3 teams play home games in your stadium, including your team, and you're not making money. You cannot. This weekend alone, Big ID, it's a double header. Enyimba play Plateau United, and then Nasarawa play Aqua United in the same Jos. We are hearing one might be 2 p.m. The other might be 4, but I think that game, one will probably move to Saturday, and the other will move to Sunday like we had last weekend. This is what we want to see. When a fan will say, I want to be in Jos every weekend, because I don't just get to watch one game, I get to watch 2 games, and 2 big games is what I watch. I'll see the best of the teams in the NPFL. But unfortunately, even the IMC themselves are not making the best of it. Sell this league the proper channel, the proper way, and let fans enjoy the league.
Okay, sell the